Season 4 of Netflix anime show Castlevania is out, and fans are rushing to the app to be the first one to watch all the episodes. However, before you dive into Season 4, it is really important to recap the most significant events from the past 3 seasons before jumping on to the final season of the show.
I was in Dracula's castle. I went there to see what I could get out of it.
So, welcome to my streaming theory, and here are 5 major events before the final season that you should not miss at any cost. So, here we go.
Need to go.
Go where? This is where I'm supposed to be.
Number 5. Alucard kills Dracula. This was one of the most shocking moments of Season 2 of Castlevania. Alucard was the son of Dracula, as well as the son of a mortal woman named Lisa. Now, we all know that Dracula went on a path to destruction because his mortal wife was burnt at the stake by priests. Now, on the one hand, Dracula wanted to destroy mankind. And on the other hand, his son, Alucard, was a believer in peace. He made peace with mankind, something Dracula would have never done in his wildest dreams. To avenge his wife's death, he would fight anyone, even his own half-vampire son. Dracula aimed to wipe out humanity with the help of monsters that were being created for him by 2 humans, about whom we'll talk about later in this video. He had whatever he wanted and whatever he thought it was necessary to wipe out humanity in the most brutal way possible. However, Dracula knew that he will need the help of his half-vampire son, who was against his idea of vengeance against all humanity. Now, there was a thought that there might be a teeny tiny chance that Alucard changes his perception about humanity and joins his father in his evil intentions against humanity. But by the end of Season 2, Alucard chose to side with humanity instead of his father, who was seeking vengeance. Alucard joined forces with Trevor and Safias and stormed into Dracula's castle. In that episode, Alucard delivered the coup de grace to his father, killing his father in the process. Now, we know that it won't be that easy to wipe out Dracula from existence, so it is expected that he will return in Season 4 in some form to take revenge from his son and Trevor. Number 4. Trevor and Safias' love story. Considering Castlevania is a dark fantasy, and dark fantasies normally don't have classic romantic storylines, no one expected the relation between Trevor and Safias to get romantic. They were just a couple of badass warriors who worked as a ruthless team and kicked their butts for the viewers.
It's okay?
Especially, their tricks are mostly seen through the mail, coming back to the love story of Trevor and Safias. So throughout the show, we have some really beautiful moments in which these 2 characters develop feelings for each other.
Of course not. You're the one driving the horse.
And then, one day, Safias confesses her feelings to Trevor. Then, even though they continue on their quest to save humanity, they have their romantic moments during the minutes of the show. You can see Safias flirting with Trevor in such a cute manner, and Trevor often blushes and hides that emotion by acting as if he is annoyed. Trevor and Safias' love story did look really odd, but by the end of Season 3, we believe that the show couldn't have done well with this element in the storyline. They fight together, they love together, and their love will continue to grow in Season 4. And maybe their love story contributes to the conclusion of the storyline, as Season 4 is the final season of Castlevania. The love story was clean, and there were no steamy scenes of the couple, making that part of the storyline really pure and cute. Dark fantasy anime normally have a lot of intimate scenes, but Castlevania did a great job of making the love angle work without the use of any intimate scenes. Number 3. The portal to hell have been opened. Considering that there was a lot to cover in Season 4, due to the fact that it is the last season of this amazing dark fantasy anime series, Season 3 was very hard-hitting and created an amazing base for Season 4's story to continue upon. You can see a new bond between Trevor and Safias. Now they're not just partners here to protect humanity in a rather badass manner, they have developed a romantic relationship between themselves in Season 3, giving some light, emotional, and humorous elements to the storyline. However, one significant event in Season 3 was when Trevor and Safias ended up in the town of Lindenfell, which is governed by a judge who has a beef with the town's monks. The monks, commanded by Sala, are secretly attempting to open a portal to hell in the hopes of resurrecting Dracula. And yes, the monks did succeed, and the portal to hell was opened. We can see Dracula holding his beloved mortal wife Lisa, but Dracula cannot exit hell. Monsters can, and it was Trevor and Safias' job to send those monsters back. The portal was closed at the end of Season 3, but don't be surprised if it opens for the 4th and final season of Castlevania. There will be havoc in Season 4. This is something that we can promise to all the fans of this show. You just have to wait and watch what happens next. Number 2. Hector is now a slave to vampires. One of the best side stories that were going on in the show was of Hector and Isaac. Both of them were servants of Dracula, and they used to create monsters for him and helped him in his vengeance against mankind. Now it's weird Hector and Isaac used to help out Dracula to end all humanity, considering the fact that they are humans themselves, but Hector stabbed Dracula in the back when he realized that things were going against Dracula and he won't be able to do anything about it. So he helped out Carmilla, who was formerly on Dracula's war council. Hector was then enslaved in a cell and seduced and enslaved by Lenore, a member of the Council of Sisters, because Carmilla wanted him to create night creatures for her. Hector made the wrong decision, and that turned his life into a disaster. He had no wish to live anymore, so even if someone comes to kill him, he would give away his life to get rid of this disturbing and disgusting slavery. Isaac, on the other hand, is angry with Hector. He was extremely loyal to Dracula, and he was angry about Hector betraying Dracula like that.
I'm going to kill them all for you. They will suffer.
So therefore, Isaac wanted revenge from Hector and wants to kill him as punishment for his disloyalty to Dracula. But does Hector care about death anymore? Well, no. He is a human toy for the vampires now, and if he gets killed, he would be rather happy about it, as he gets rid of all the slavery he was doing for the vampires. Are you satisfied with what happened to Hector for betraying Dracula? To be honest, he attempted to help out humanity, but his decision backfired in the worst way possible, as he was betrayed by a woman whom he trusted enough to go against his master. Also, because there is a possibility for the resurrection of Dracula, if he comes back, he won't spare Hector at all. Number 1. Alucard befriends 2 vampire hunters, and it doesn't end well.
For that old dad.
Alucard is a character that you always feel sorry for. He is always left alone, and he always looks for friends who would accompany him. Alucard befriends 2 Japanese vampire hunters named Sumi and Taka. Alucard tried to teach them whatever he knew about vampires and how to hunt them, but it turns out that Sumi and Taka came with disgusting motives. They wanted to have group sex with Alucard, only to chain him down and destroy him in every way possible. However, he easily dispatched both these disgusting Japanese vampire hunters, but it did really hurt Alucard emotionally, as he is going to live the rest of his life alone. This is one of the saddest parts of the show, as Alucard has always been a righteous and helping guy, but he never made a good friend. He was always left alone by humans, even though he was the one who killed Dracula to protect humanity from his vengeance.
Well, since children laughed here.
He was always used for everyone's own motives, and he never got a friend of his own. You have to feel sad about Alucard. He deserves so much more, and hopefully, Season 4 will bring a happy ending for him. That's all for today. Hope you liked this video, and if you did, press the like button. Also, if you're new to the channel, press the subscribe button, and do not forget to press the bell icon so that you get notified whenever we make a video. Till then, have a nice day. We'll be signing off here.